Hey everybody, welcome back. So it seems that, according to a recent leak by Tom Warren, who was the originator, or one of the originators, I should say, about Halo Campaign Evolved, he's reporting that the game could be out sooner than we think, if Microsoft's plan actually works. So here's what he said. Forza Horizon 6 is first on May 19th, and sources at Microsoft tell me that Halo Campaign Evolved is tentatively targeted release over the summer. They're going to then come out with Fable in the fall, with the Gears of War E-Day also scheduled for the second half. I understand Microsoft has a good idea of when both should launch, but it's also keen to avoid being too close to GTA 6. But that could also slip, as I've talked about in the past. But Take-Two announced this week that marketing for GTA 6 is due to start in the summer. So ironically, around this supposed time that Halo Campaign Evolved is supposed to release. Now there is something interesting because Rebs Gaming actually chimed in and said that this wasn't the original plan. So definitely something changed because of GTA's being delayed more than once now at this point. Definitely not. November is the 25th anniversary in the original plan. Like kind of what we all been saying for so long at this point. So it's not too shocking that November was going to be the original date for Halo Campaign Evolved. I mean, come on. It probably would have been something like November 12th because the 15th is actually on a Sunday this year. So I doubt that Campaign Evolved would have been November 15th because video games don't really come out at the end of a weekend, so it doesn't make any sense. So it probably would have came out that weekend. I think it would be like 12th or something like that. It's so far long ago at this point, but it's kind of irrelevant. You know, but as another insider actually chimed in too, because apparently from someone who visited the studio back in October was saying that they were told that Halo Studios has a lot of work to do on Campaign Evolved. As you can see here, he was replying to Reb saying, as I reported, someone who visited the studio in October was told they still had a lot of work to do. I hope they don't rush it. And Technical Halo also chimed in saying, can also corroborate that someone who visited the studio in October was told they still had a lot of work to do on Campaign Evolved. So, I mean, God, please don't freaking rush this, Microsoft. Please don't. The 25th anniversary of Halo does not deserve that shit. Don't pull a Sega like what they did with Sonic 06. Do not pull that shit. Because I'd argue it's a very similar thing. I mean, they're both making a new release to celebrate an anniversary. Check. Now, oh 06 was, I guess, primed to be like, kind of like a reboot or whatever of the Sonic series, while Campaign Evolved is a remake of the first Halo title. Time to bring Halo to a new audience since it's going to be on PlayStation for the first time. You gotta leave a good impression. If you want to get PlayStation fans to actually be interested in Halo, you gotta make this release a slam dunk. Like if it's not ready, don't release it in the summer. Just don't. Now, if it does come out in the summer, I'm assuming maybe like August, maybe. I don't know, but I'm conflicted on this one because would it be cool if it came out in summer? Yes, but if it's not ready, don't do it. That's all I gotta say because like you have to get this right, Microsoft. Like the Halo series deserves it. Like come on, for this is the IP that put Xbox on the freaking map, and you're telling me that you really think releasing this summer is a good idea if the game isn't ready? You're just asking for another L, Microsoft. If you really think that rushing this to or for a summer release is a good idea, because it's so uncharacteristic for the Halo series to come out in a non-fall release. I understand though because of GTA 6, because they don't want to be near that. That's why they're trying to steer clear of it with all of their releases. So I understand that, but if the game isn't ready, don't release it. Just wait till it's ready. You know, we cannot. Halo has had. When was the last time a Halo release has actually had like a fully polished release or a content complete? Halo 4, because Master Chief Collection was a buggy, broken mess when that first came out. Halo 5 had missing features when that came out. Same thing with Halo Infinite. Like literally, Halo 4 was like the last Halo title that had like a fully functional release and was content complete mostly. That's embarrassing. That is absolutely embarrassing. And it's a testament to how mismanaged the series has been for so freaking long. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll see what happens with Campaign Evolved. I guess whenever it does come out. And once updates, I guess, come out about this, I'll be sure to keep you guys informed on it. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, have a good one.